Good day. I am Dr. N.J. Akbar, Vice President of the Akron Board of Education. It is with great honor and humility that I present these brief remarks to you watching. You watching. I cannot move past that point without acknowledging the untraditional nature in which you are receiving this message today. Wherever you are, whether it's at home with your family, in your car, or on your tablet or smartphone, together we are joined in our deep reverence of today, a momentous occasion that we celebrate, acknowledging the hard work and dedication that you, the graduates, have demonstrated, as it will undoubtedly shape your future. We do it together virtually. Yet we still celebrate. It is with this immense pride and gratitude that we congratulate our graduating class of 2020. On behalf of the entire Akron Board of Education, President Patrick Bravo, and members Lisa Mansfield, Bruce Alexander, Valerie McKittrick, Dr. Derek Hall, and Diana Autry, welcome to the Firestone Community Learning Center's commencement celebration. To our superintendent, Dr. David James, our assistant superintendent, Dr. Ellen McWilliams-Woods, Principal Larry Johnson, faculty, staff, family, and to our graduates, you did it. You did it. Today symbolizes that moment in which you are celebrated for successfully fulfilling all the requirements for graduating high school and will be granted your diploma. Today will forever be etched in your memories as one of your moments. Enjoy it, but do not rest. There are more moments like this one ahead. Moments where you will be unequivocally requested to rise to the occasion, to make a memory, to make history, to do something that has never been done before. You will think back to this moment when that happens and realize that this is where it all began. As you make those moments, never for a second believe that you are not deserving to be there or that you're not prepared. I'm here to tell you that you are more than prepared and that you are more than enough. You deserve every moment that you will experience that advances your family, that advances our community, this country, and the world. Every celebration that is to come is your moment. Moments like the ones we are living in today. They can define us and our path forward. Let this graduation define you in a few ways. Let this moment define your purpose that you are destined to live in. You are here to make a difference, and your purpose is one uniquely designed just for you. Let this moment define your character as a tenacious perseverer, one who refuses to allow the unprecedented times to stunt your progress and yet uses it to propel you ever forward. Let this moment show you that giving up is not an option, that you will succeed, that you will overcome, and that you will realize your dreams. Your dreams are not just for you. Your dreams started with your family and your support system. So wherever you are going, when you get there and you have those moments, never forget the sacrifices that they made to get you there. As I conclude, class of 2020, I applaud you and will forever view this class and this graduation as the moment in history where purpose, passion, dreams, belief in the dignity of humanity, and the greatest possibilities of the future all collided. And the fireworks from that combustion only proves that our futures are in good hands with you. As you take the baton, remember your character is tenacious and kind. Your passion will drive you, and your purpose will guide you. I look forward to seeing your journey and continuing to celebrate you and your accomplishments. In this world where social media is king, I know that we will get another chance to celebrate you virtually sometime in the future, well beyond COVID-19. And this is just the beginning of your many moments. I can speak for every educator out there. We will continue to stand and cheer you on in the future, both literally and virtually. So thank you and congratulations once again to the class of 2020.
To the graduating class of 2020, what can I say that will make all of this better? You could not have an in-person graduation with a full audience of your peers and family members, no prom, no award ceremonies. In one way or another, we have all been impacted by COVID-19. Maybe some of you are angry. Some of you may have cried. Maybe you still are crying. While this should be a happy time for you, I am sure many of you wonder what might have been. So I really do not have much to say that can make all of this better. What does come to mind is the term cornerstone. You see, in ancient times, the cornerstone was used to make a building's foundation level. This was an important factor in constructing a building that would stand up to the test of time. With a defective foundation, the floors of a building can sag, and a poor foundation cannot support what is built upon it. In many ways, you are today's cornerstones. What you have learned over the past 13 years from kindergarten through 12th grade formed a solid foundation upon which you have to build. It is up to you now to take both the good and bad events in your lives, including this current COVID-19 experience, and build your futures. Do what you can to build upon that solid foundation, no matter where you intend to go on from here, be that the military, post-secondary education, or on to the world of work. Let us turn these current events around and be happy in the face of adversity, because through all of this, you did not give up, you persevered. You have earned the right to cross this stage to receive your high school diploma. This is not the end of your journey. You will have many future successes, and yes, you will have many future obstacles to overcome. That is just part of life. You should be proud, though, and know that we are grateful to you for the many ways you have worked through all of this with grace and humor. These two qualities will always serve you well in life. So today, enjoy this moment, plan your next move, and remember, do not abandon your dreams and don't compromise your goals. Congratulations, thank you, and good luck.
Congratulations, class of 2020. To the parents, to the graduates, and to the family members, this is truly a remarkable time. Parents, the good news for you is this is the last time that you're going to have to hear from me with my all calls and my annoying reminders. It's been a remarkable time. I'm honored to address you in this way. We started this journey 4 years ago. Who would have thought that we would be, after all we've endured, that we would be here at this amazing moment? From lockdowns to walkouts and even the loss of a legend. We made it. Through it all, you've persisted and made it to this moment. Many of you have dreamed of this and envisioned this for years. And if you haven't, trust me, your parents have. Make sure that you hold on to this, remember this, and remember all of the things that brought you here. Parents, it's important that you know how much I appreciate your partnership over these last 4 years. Every day, you send us your most prized possession, and this is not lost on us, and we thank you for it. I've always said that we try and send your babies back to you better than the way they came. And that's important. We've always wanted to make sure that you've had a safe and healthy learning environment. And over the 4 years, we hope that you've had just that. Students, as you move forward, your work and what you learn is going to fill up a large part of your life. The only way to truly be satisfied is to love what you do and believe in what you do. And the only way that you can do that is to truly, truly do great work. Life is going to be hard. There's bumps and bruises, and many of us have a curved, other than straight line to getting to where we're going. My advice to you is to focus on the future. Focus on the things that you love and that you want to do. And don't ever give up. Lastly, saying goodbye is bittersweet. It's hard to move on, and it's tough to look back. But remember, as you move forward, life is going to hit you. It's going to hit you in ways that you've never experienced. And the measure of a human and the measure of a successful person is not about how many times you get hit. It's about how you respond after you're hit. Trust me, class of 20, you are resilient. You are just the hope that this world needs. Focus on your goals and remember, stay stoned to the bone. Good luck, class of 2020. It has been an incredible honor serving you and your family as your principal. Now go on, get out there, and change the world. Good luck.
Hello, my name is Cheyenne Lathan, and I am the Senior Class Secretary for Firestone High School. First, I would like to say congratulations to my class of 2020 graduates. We finally made it to this day. It may have been shortened and didn't go as planned, but we still have things to celebrate. Our future. Our class has probably been hit with the most obstacles here at FHS. However, we are made to overcome any challenges that come our way. Throughout my 4 years at Firestone, I've learned that students undergo difficult times in their life while managing school, work, sports, extracurriculars, etc. This pandemic is just a bump in the road, and we can get past it. The world is changing, and it's up to us to change how things used to be into something greater. With that being said, I would like to go back to the time when high school was so new to us. When we arrived at our first pep rally, and the previous seniors were telling us, 4 more years, 4 more years. At that moment, it seemed like it would take forever to be in that same designated senior spot, chanting the same thing over and over again. Now that time has passed, as if it all happened within a couple of minutes, and we were the ones getting on the freshmen's nerves instead of the other way around. Freshman year was filled with overwhelmment and new experiences. Sophomore year, we were just getting the hang of things and having fun. Junior year, we were settling down and doing what needed to be done. Senior year, well, we all know how that goes. I know we have all dreamed of this day when we graduate from high school and move on to adulthood, but sometimes I wish we could go back. I understand I may sound like our parents or guardians saying, quote, take advantage of your childhood because you're going to miss it later, unquote. Nevertheless, I really do mean it. We can't get those years back, but I'm happy I've spent it with my Firestone CLC students. Our first freshman homecoming dance that we never wanted to end, and freezing to death at winter formal yet somehow still able to dance. Sophomore year, waiting until lunch or intervention to talk our friends' heads off. Clearing up our schedule so we can make it to the most talked about basketball, football, or any other games. Struggling in chemistry, but helping others out with the material we did understand. Junior year, linking up at the Montrose movie theater to see popular movies. Anticipating for senior auction so we can all get our money together to buy a senior to dress up. Last, but not least, our senior year. The first time in 3 years, our class won the Spirit Stick 3 times in a row. Now look at us. It's time to say our goodbyes, as we are off to go be adults. You don't ever think of how much you'll miss everyone your freshman, sophomore, or junior year. Nobody ever tells you this aspect of graduating, You just have to experience it yourself. Although the plan is to go be independent, that doesn't mean we can't stay in touch. We may be graduates, but we are all Firestone High School graduates. We have shared many moments in school that each of us can relate to. Don't be a stranger and get out of being antisocial, because no matter what, we are stronger together, and never forget that. Our next step in our lives will include more challenges, but we have to accept it and make better of the situation. Personally, I have always reminded myself to persevere, and I would like the same for you all. I even have a necklace with the word persistent translated into my ancestors' Cherokee language that I wear almost every day. To me, it symbolizes my family's encouragement to eagerly continue a course of action in spite of trials and tribulations. You don't need a physical object to tell you this, but I would like the class of 2020 to keep reminding yourself that there are better days to come. You just have to hope.
Hi guys. If I'm being completely honest, trying to write this speech has been very difficult for me. This whole process has been difficult for me and all of you. This year has been unlike any other in history. There will be no senior picnic, senior flick day, class pranks, prom, even our graduation is unlike any other. Let's be honest, this is hard and it sucks. Some of us are angry, some of us are hurt, and some of us don't care at all. But each and every one of us have lost. We have lost some of the most important moments and impactful days of our lives. How do we cope? How do we make it through this? Is it possible to get through this? Some of those questions may sound familiar, like you've said or heard them before. I'm almost positive that you have asked yourself at least one of these questions in the past 4 years. The moment when you felt you hit rock bottom and couldn't make it. The month your teacher assigned 5 assignments on top of the 10 you already had to do. The week that you felt alone. The day you lost someone you loved. The many seconds you had to walk the hall with your head down and hold back the tears when someone said, "You okay?" And for that millisecond where you thought you couldn't do it anymore, guess what? You did. You made it. You made it through every problem that was thrown at you. You did this. Working hard from the age 5 to now to graduate. We've been tested and tried in some of the most difficult ways, but you made it through. Congratulations. If I told you that you wouldn't have another moment where you felt lost or didn't know what to do, I'd be lying. As we move on into our new lives and chase after each and every one of our dreams, there will be different uncertainties every day and another battle on its way. But when you come across those times and those battles, run into them with boldness. Be brave and confident. Face your fears with a smile on your face because you, yes you, watching me right now, are destined for greatness, and you have purpose, even when you can't see it. When we reflect on this school year, instead of looking for the negative things or the things we've lost, remember everything that we have gained. I remember winning spirit sticks at pep rallies, eating pizza for lunch what seemed like every day. I remember basketball and football screams and walking into Castle's office every day, every time I had an inconvenience. I remember the teachers who believed in me when I couldn't believe in myself and friends who pushed me to be my best. I remember hearing good morning with a bright smile from Mr. Spack at the start of every day. I remember proving to myself that I could do anything, and I will remember the strength and the grace that God blessed me with throughout the years, even when I couldn't see or feel it. And for every one of those things, I am grateful. I am grateful for a family who has supported me in every dream I have, and for all of you. For the rest of your life, you will remember the day you graduated high school. On this day, your life has changed forever, because today you get a new beginning. You are free to be whoever you choose to be, to start over. We are the future. It is our job to continue to pave the way for those who look up to us. It is our job to be doctors who make history, scientists who discover, lawyers who free the innocent, singers who make sense of the world, and most importantly, to be true to who you are. As you walk into this new life, don't remember the struggles you faced, but the victories that came from them. Remember the strength that showed when you needed it the most, the joy you received from the ones you loved, the fight you have to do what's right. Remember the heart you have full of love, and use that strength, that joy, that fight, and all of that love to change the world. Thank you.
What is it that makes senior year so special? Is it the feeling of finally being done with high school after 13 long years? Is it knowing that a new chapter in your life is about to begin? Well, these may be true for some, but something that made our senior year special is a fight or flight feeling that took over our final days of high school due to COVID-19. While we've been stripped away of so many important memories, we have not yet been stripped away of the amazing future that we're bound to have. As freshmen, watching the upperclassmen live out their final days of high school, it gave us hope as to what ours would look like, but no one imagined it would look like this. While I was working independently to make sure our senior year was everything enjoyable, I never thought to keep in mind, what if we got hit with the pandemic? But when we did, I didn't let that stop anything. Walking out of this building on that Friday, I would have done things a lot differently if I knew these would be our last days of high school. While we can't take back the time that we've missed, we can use it towards a better idea for our future. Later on in our lives, we can look back and tell our kids, grandkids, and anything in between that 2020 may have been shaken up, but we still kept our heads held high through it all. Freshman year to now has involved some crazy changes physically, mentally, and emotionally in all of us. The long nights, the early mornings, the senioritis even when you weren't a senior, the excitement and the disappointments. While the times we're experiencing now may be tough to sit through and hard to handle, when this is all over, we can finally say that we did it, even when they doubted us, even when they said we couldn't do it. With that being said, thank you to the parents and guardians that sat with us through it all and picked us up off our feet when we felt like we were going to fail. To the teachers and staff that cared and made a difference, thank you. You've been a bigger impact than you can imagine. To the friendships that we've had, thank you for helping us learn our standards and sticking with us even when times got rough. Personally, I would like to thank God Himself, my mother Onika, and my entire support system for watching me grow as a young woman and providing me with the skills, the mindset, and the heart to not only lead myself, but lead an amazing group of people. There's nothing that can reverse the feeling of disappointment of not being able to live out our senior year. But I, just like the rest of my classmates, will not use this as a time to remember that our senior year was cut short. I will use this as a time to strengthen the head on my shoulders and grow and prepare for my future, because that's what's next. Being in office has made me stronger, more confident, and more open-minded. So to you all, thank you for helping me learn something about myself that I would have never known without you. Thank you for allowing me to represent you all as your senior class president, and thank you to all who voted for me. Being in office has been something that has changed my life for the better. So, to the class of 2020, I look forward to seeing how you bounce back from this and how you have blossomed in the future. Make sure that you keep your head held high to keep your strength and your confidence. Do not let anyone talk you out of your goals and dreams. Congratulations to you all, and remember to stay stoned to the bone.
Assad Abdullah. Luke Allen. Jake Allen. Dalton Alsop. Ishan Bakari. Raimundo Aviva. Charles Beach. Sharday Beach. Yam Biswa. Alexandra Doran. Alondra Garcia. Anya Bolton. Matthew Couch. Christopher Davis. Trevon Davis. Sharonda Douglas. Nicholas Graham. Leah Hammond. Alan Holofelder. Kenneth Griffin. Dakota Herbert. Stephen Johnston. Pierre Houston. DeLorean Ingersoll. Eden Joor Smith. Nigel Keys. Spencer Keel. Rontrell Law. Joseph Ledbetter. Jude Lewis. Benjamin Michael. Alexandria Miracle. Carletta Mobley Williams. Jared Odekirk. Naomi Haifo. Michael Powell. Delana Farrell. Andrew Raymond. Jayshawn Williams. James Spangler. Carson Vanek. Jaheim Thomas. Chantel Tatum. Jada Williams. Caleb Withington. Jamari Woodall. Timothy Gittins.
Brooklyn Andre. Josephine Basile. Jamace Bell. Aaliyah Barnhart. Carly Brown. Serna. Ariel Brinker. Sierra Boone. Christian Douglas. Asani Fitzgerald. Andrew Dudak. Grant Crawford. Brighton Ellis. Aaliyah Evans. Catherine Ferguson. Amber Ford. Jackson Gerber. Annan Guy. Josiah Garrett. Jillian Foster. Naomi Johnson. Jaden Garden. Ethan Green. Ariana Gladman. Felicia Goggins. Albert Hall. Diamond Lash. Charisma Lash. Ethan Courtney. Sydney Jenkins. Oscar Lasco. Jordan Jones. Javea Andrew. Jada Latif. Nikayla Kenner. Isabella Leahy. Jeannie Lester. Jayla Lee. Abigail Lyman. Nicolette O'Neill. Alexandria Meyer. Richard Orr. Brandy Proctor. Olivia Roberts. Jalen Reed. Caitlin Rankin. Mary Shrigo. Sarah Stearns. Ayana Moss. Elena Stevens. Isaac Smith. Brianna Shepherd. Ashani Sherman. Parker Thompson. Juanita Thomas. Antasia Tucker. Torrin Todd. Bill Thorne. Sydney Tyson. Jada Wallace. Joyous White. Clay Williams. Ashley White. Ariana Weber. Martin Whitley. Kamari Valentine. Diamond Waters. Dominique Williams. Katie Wright. Kenna Zupanzik. Michael Ayers. Baylor Alden. Allison Augusti. Charles Bailey. Arsene Ballard Dort. Adria Barnes. Megan Eco. Darian Canty. Olivia Burt. Christina Cottle. Evan Brooks. Taylor Britton. Jason Brooks. Tamisha Chapman. Michaela Clark. Lakaya Clark. Aaliyah Clark. Hank Curley. Aaron Cornelius. Isaiah Korn. Jessica Dietrich. Taylor Dart. Riley Dorn. Olivia Duluth. Fourier. Madeline Dyer. Madison Graham. Kayla Daniel. Anthony Gorsuch. Christian Edwards. Kristen Glenbacke. Mateo Fajardo Trujillo. Sydney Crane. Margaret Haslam. Mary Harris. Ryan Hayes. Dorita Hill. Emma Henry. Stephen Ho. Micah Hill. Joshua Jacobson. Michaela Kennerly. Bradley Arrow. Eudora King. Evelyn Jones. Zane Peel. Licka. Jack Purvis. Isaac Kohler. Amelia Nicey. Marie Piper. Faraz Curry. Jace Lance Dennis. Liam Spell. Henry Lavoie. Kayvon Lee. Amaya Lloyd. Dynasty Liz. Victoria Lorenzen. Alexis Mackey. Megan May. Ryan Helms. Morgan McDonough. Maya Miller. Ashley Mink. Caleb Mitchell. Sydney Mosier. Beatrice Moxon. Nasir Morrow. David Neighbors. Megan Miller. Tasia Patterson. Kevin Porter. Lena Niemer. Mason Perez. Sheree Owens. Ayana Paul. Micah Prodich. Samira Ribeiro Fields. Aaron Quick. Nicholas Reichland. Chloe Sartori. Lorenzo Roberts. Danae Russell. Darian Pertz. Connor Schwartbecker. Jeremy Sams. James Scantling. Brian Samano. Zaire Singleton. Deja Suo. Mylia Smith. Jada Shaw. Deja Shelton. Tashay Smith. Bowman Simon. Ashley Strew. Madison Strew. Zachary Strew. Jordan Stump. Tariana Cheyenne Spear. Danae Smith. Jordan Trantham. Grace Von Gutten. Malachi Williams. Isabella Vaquero. Jerwan Turner. Zoe Anderson Simpson. Maria White. Daniel Williams. Trayshawn Wallace. Lauren Woodford. Charles Wilson. Isabella Zetz. Joylyn Stuntz. Philip Woods. Alexandria Turner. Akira Holly. Sherelle White. Jordan Bates. Cheyenne Lathan.